Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So, I'm currently chewing on this cherry jawbreaker. And we're gonna go through the news, the important gaming news of the week. So, let's get started. First, this is actually pretty cool. Ubisoft has this new Battle Royale game that they announced in the last week called Hyperscape. The beta is out right now. The only way to get access to the beta is to basically watch streams of it on Twitch and hope you get a beta key as a drop. And believe me, I tried. I opened a stream, I left it on for hours, I didn't get any key or no drop for the beta. I was a little bit disappointed because I did want to try it out, but I did get to see a lot of gameplay and it looks awesome. It's basically kind of like a futuristic Battle Royale game, lots of like futuristic weapons, and it's not really set in modern times like Warzone with modern warfare style weapons. More like futuristic laser guns and things like this. Special abilities. Looks like a lot of fun. And yeah, it's a 100-player Battle Royale game. It's called Hyperscape. And unlike Valorant, which is not a Battle Royale game, which was initially announced only for PC, Ubisoft came out and said that Hyperscape will be coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and they are potentially working on PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of this game as well. So it's not only going to be a PC game, but it will be out on everything. So I'm excited. Honestly, I love Battle Royale games, as you all probably know. Love playing Fortnite and Warzone, and basically a lot of other games like Realm Royale and a few others that I've played. They're just a lot of fun. Each one has their own thing going on for it. So, really want to try Hyperscape out for myself. That's a big new game that everyone's watching and interested in, so I think it's going to be pretty big considering Ubisoft is working on it, and the game has been doing pretty well on Twitch so far in terms of streams, and people on YouTube are making content around the beta as well. So you can try to get into the beta, or you can wait for the official release. Next, we have some more news about Ubisoft, but this is about their upcoming game, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, 30 minutes of Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay leaked online. Yes, mysteriously leaked online. I'm sure people at Ubisoft are very confused. Maybe someone got fired, who knows? Usually, demos or minutes of gameplay don't just leak out of nowhere. That stuff's not supposed to happen, so I'm sure someone got in trouble. But yeah, gameplay is out. It leaked on YouTube. It was quickly taken down. People keep trying to re-upload it, but Ubisoft is trying to stay on top of things. If you search around, you should be able to find it on Twitter and some other places, but basically, the gameplay for Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a lot like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Maybe just a little bit more fine-tuned in certain aspects, but a lot of Assassin's Creed fans that watched the gameplay basically started talking about how it's basically Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but set in like a Viking, Norse mythology style setting. So, looks pretty cool. It plays kind of like that, so if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you'll probably like this one. But still, it's kind of crazy that 30 minutes of gameplay leaked online. I mean, just to put this into perspective, imagine if GTA 6 got announced and then 30 minutes of gameplay got leaked. Like, Rockstar would be furious if something like that happened, because they didn't intend for gameplay to come out yet. So that's basically what happened with Ubisoft, because they did not plan to show off the game at all yet. Just trailers, but hey, we got some free content, I guess. Next, we got some really cool news for PlayStation 5 fans. We officially got to see how the PlayStation 5 box art is going to look like for games. So, for those that don't know, every PlayStation has its own logo and look. It's like box, you know, you had the original PlayStation 1, you had the PlayStation 2 boxes, PS3 boxes, had like the logo, style of case. PS4 cases were like blue with the PS4 logo style on top, and there was like the font and everything. So this right here is an official image of what we can expect PlayStation 5 game boxes to look like. Notice the PS5 logo, it's like a white background. The cases are still blue, like Blu-rays and like PS4 games, so I kind of like that. And yeah, looks pretty awesome in my opinion. Like, I can definitely see people buying PS5 games and like noticing immediately that it's a PS5 game just by the box art. So I think that's what Sony's trying to go for, to make a distinction between PS4 and PS5 game boxes. So looks pretty cool. And it's the official box art for the Spider-Man Miles Morales game that's going to be coming out. Can't wait to play that on PS5. That is going to be such a good game. Miles Morales is awesome, so I already know this game's going to be great. I can't wait to play it. Next, good news for Horizon Zero Dawn developers, everybody that worked on that game. So basically, for those that don't know, Horizon Zero Dawn was a PS4 exclusive, and then it was brought to PC on Steam. And a lot of PC gamers on Steam bought this game, and as of right now, it's literally like at the top of the Steam best sellers list, because the game is amazing. Most PS4 owners that bought it know that the game is great. So yeah, PC players are now able to play this game and enjoy it with even better graphics on PC. So yeah, I guess that just proves that that game is of a certain quality to see it all the way at the Steam bestsellers list, and it just came out, so that's pretty awesome. Next, there is some worrying news about Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. So these are the guys that make basically like the, I believe they make the Lego Batman games, and I think they also work on like the Arkham games. Basically any licensed superhero games that come out on console, either Batman, stuff like that, usually made by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. And apparently the studio is up for sale. So that's usually not a good sign when a studio is up for sale, because they usually get snatched up by a bigger company, and then they're forced to make games that they don't even want to make most of the time. And apparently Microsoft is looking to buy them for the, you know, their own Xbox division, and apparently there are talks right now, Microsoft, Xbox One, trying to buy Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. So what this means is, potentially in the future, if more Batman or games licensed to Warner Brothers games get made, they may be exclusive to Xbox and PC only. So yeah, PlayStation fans are a little bit worried about this, as you probably can understand, because most Batman games have always released for everything. But if this deal goes through and they end up buying the company, they can make it so Batman only shows up on, you know, Xbox or something like that. So we'll see what happens, but as of right now, nothing has been officially stated yet. Next, Xbox basically came out to say that on July 23rd, so that's in about like a week or two from now, they are going to have a games showcase of upcoming Xbox Series X games. So a lot of people have been a little bit confused, like, hey, what kind of games are going to be coming out on the Xbox Series X? We know it's coming out on the PS5. What games does Microsoft have? What's coming out for the new Xbox? So they're going to have a games showcase on July 23rd, showing off all their brand new games that we can expect in the future. So I'm excited. Hopefully we get to see some amazing new games. I can't wait to see what, Microsoft brings for the Xbox in this showcase live stream. Great news for Nintendo Switch fans this week. If you're a classic Nintendo fan, if you love the Super Nintendo, well, you are in luck, because Nintendo is bringing the original Donkey Kong Country and a few other Super Nintendo games to their Nintendo Switch Online subscription service. So, basically how this works is, if you have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription, it's kind of like PlayStation Plus subscription, where you basically pay every month or every year, and you get some free games to play. And right now, they are going to be adding Donkey Kong Country next week. So that's a fantastic classic Super Nintendo game. I highly recommend everybody play Donkey Kong Country. It's one of my favorite platformers on the SNES, up there with like Super Mario World and a few others. The game is really, really good, and the music, especially the music in the underwater levels, like aquatic ambience, oh, top tier video game music. You can't get better than that for underwater music. It's one of the best. So I'm really excited for Donkey Kong Country on the Switch. I haven't played that game in a while, so I'll definitely be playing it on that. Next, we have some celebratory news for Rocket League. Psyonix is celebrating the 5th year anniversary of Rocket League. Yes, Rocket League has been out for 5 years. Can you believe that? Wow. That is insane. It feels like yesterday that the game came out, and here we are 5 years later. To put that into perspective, the channel is like 4 years old. So Rocket League is like 1 year older than the creation of this channel, and that feels like such a long time ago. That's crazy. But yeah, basically they released a lot of info. They're gonna be doing a celebration type thing in game, for the anniversary, special stuff like that. So they're really celebrating the 5th anniversary of the game, because it's kind of tough to make sure a game stays popular for 5 years. And they've been killing it with Rocket League. Rocket League is still popular. People play it every single day. It's an amazing game. I should probably record some more videos with it. I got it on PS4 and PC. The game is just that good. Next, we got some news about an upcoming test drive game. Yes, test drive. If you like car racing, simulation type games, Test Drive is a pretty cool series. It's been around for a while now. I think the first one came out on like the PS2 and Xbox 360. I need to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure that's when like the first Test Drive came out. But the new one is called Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, and this game was just randomly announced in last week. They just put out a teaser trailer and were like, hey, the game's gonna be coming. So a lot of fans were like, wait, we're getting a new Test Drive game. This is crazy. What's going on? So it's kind of cool when game companies just randomly announce a game that no one was expecting. Kind of like what they did with Skate 4 a few weeks ago. Like, they just came out and said, oh yeah, Skate 4, we're making it. So it's kind of funny when game companies do that. Like, no teaser or anything before. It's just like, oh, here's a little trailer. We're working on it. Next, some good news for Halo fans, especially the ones on PC. Halo 3 PC version launches on July 14th. So that's just a few days away, and you will be able to play Halo 3 on PC. It's going to be part of the Halo Master Chief Collection, but you can also buy the game separately, and that's just awesome. Halo is such an iconic series, a classic series. I'd say like the first 3 games in the series of Halo, like Halo 1, 2, and 3, probably like the most iconic. So I'm sure PC fans are waiting, like really, really waiting to play this game. They've been releasing the games little by little on Steam. We just got Halo 2 like a month ago, and a few months before that we got Halo 1. So it's nice to be getting like the whole series little by little like this. Maybe I should try playing this one on the channel for fun, or one of the older ones for sure. Next, we got some news that the original Shantae game and Extreme Sports is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Now, these are Game Boy Color games, and they are being basically ported to the Switch. And I'm really excited because I haven't played these games in such a long time. I actually got Extreme Sports a really long time ago, so I have fond memories playing that game. It was like a really cool game with a lot of extreme sports like skydiving, skateboarding, stuff like that. Fun game, good music. It's kind of like Pokemon, but with like skateboarding and stuff like that. That's what the game felt like. It was interesting. Next, we got news that Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song is going to be launching on PS5 and Xbox Series X and PS4 and Xbox One and Nintendo Switch and PC. So basically, it's going to be launching for everything in the world on 2021. So they are really trying to push Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song on everything basically. So if you're a fan of the Vampire the Masquerade series, you want to play Swan Song, it's going to be on everything, so you won't miss it. Probably going to be launching on everything on the same day. Maybe the Switch and PC version will come out a little bit later, possibly, but I'm sure they're all coming out around the same time next year. And lastly, Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood is confirmed to be coming out on PS5 and Xbox Series X as well. So if you were holding off on this game, if you were waiting for a PS5 or Xbox Series X version, it will be coming out on February 4th next year. So hey, if you're getting a PS5 or Xbox Series X, you are looking to play some new games, you might want to wait. Pick up the PS5 version of Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. It's coming out early 2021, so that's basically all the big game news for the week. We got very few like pieces of news this week. Some of it was about Paper Mario, Origami King, and just a few little trailers for that. But during the summer months, a lot of video game companies usually wait to release info, so we should be getting stuff in a week or two. But yeah, that's basically all the news for this week. So thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to help out the channel, check out the Patreon at patreon.com/ASMRGaming. And with as little as $1 a month, you can be included in monthly shout-out videos and access to Discord server and all sorts of other great stuff. So definitely do that if you can. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. So long, and